Nyxara Moonshadow Dawncliff. Nyxara Moonshadow Dawncliff lived in the floating city of Aetheris, where the sky stretched endlessly above her, and the clouds were as close as the rooftops below. She spent her days soaring through the air on her glider, navigating between the drifting islands of the timeless wasteland. Her nickname Moonshadow was earned from the way she moved like a whisper across the heavens, leaving no trace behind. To Nyxara, the sky was not just a place, it was home. One night, as Nyxara soared above the ruins of an ancient floating citadel, she spotted a faint glow pulsing through the clouds. It was unlike anything she had ever seen, a beacon calling her toward the unknown. The sight sent a shiver down her spine, and for the first time in years she felt something stir within her. Curiosity, fear, and an undeniable pull toward whatever lay beyond the horizon. Nyxara hesitated, her glider hovering midair as she gazed at the glowing beacon. She had spent her life exploring the skies, but this was different. The timeless wasteland was vast and uncharted, filled with dangers no one had ever returned from. Her heart raced, not with excitement but with uncertainty. What if she never came back? What if the sky itself swallowed her whole? Just as doubt threatened to take hold, a voice echoed through the wind, a deep, resonant tone that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. "The path is not for the faint of heart," it said. Nyxara turned sharply, her eyes scanning the sky until she saw an old figure descending from the clouds in a glider carved with ancient symbols. The stranger introduced herself as Vera, a former explorer who had once sought the same beacon and vanished into legend. Vera shared what little she knew of the glowing beacon. It was said to be the heart of Aetheris, a relic lost in time that could either save or destroy those who sought it. With a final nod, Vera handed Nyxara a map etched with celestial coordinates and whispered, "The sky has always been your home, but now it calls you to something greater." And with that, she vanished into the clouds, leaving Nyxara standing at the edge of her world. Nyxara set off toward the beacon, following the map's guidance through the shifting skies. Along the way, she encountered allies, skyward nomads who shared stories of lost cities and ancient powers, and enemies such as the Shadowings, creatures born from the void between stars. Each challenge tested her skill, courage, and resolve, but with every trial, Nyxara grew stronger, more attuned to the rhythms of the sky. As Nyxara drew closer to the beacon's location, she began to sense its power, a force that seemed to pulse in time with her own heartbeat. The coordinates led her to a forgotten island suspended between two stars, where the air shimmered and the very fabric of reality wavered. It was here that the heart of Aetheris awaited, hidden within an ancient temple carved from the bones of the sky itself. The moment Nyxara stepped into the temple, the air grew heavy, and a presence older than time emerged, the Keeper, a being formed from the echoes of every explorer who had ever sought the heart. The Keeper challenged her with visions of her past, present, and future, the life she had known, the path she had chosen, and the fate that awaited if she failed. In a moment of clarity, Nyxara accepted her destiny, confronting the Keeper not with fear, but with unwavering resolve. With a final surge of will, Nyxara reached out and touched the heart of Aetheris. The relic pulsed in response, its light enveloping her as it granted her an extraordinary gift, the ability to navigate the skies without limits, to see beyond time itself. The heart was not just a relic, it was a key to unlocking the mysteries of the timeless wasteland and restoring balance to the floating world. Returning to Aetheris, Nyxara found that her absence had left the city in disarray. The sky's currents had shifted, and the people were struggling to adapt. The heart's power had not only changed her, but also altered the very fabric of the world she called home. Now she faced a new challenge: how to use the heart's gift to restore harmony without losing herself in the process. As Nyxara prepared to face the final test, the sky darkened with an ominous storm, a tempest born from the void between stars. The Shadowings, now fully awakened, descended upon Aetheris, seeking to claim the heart for themselves. With no time to waste, Nyxara soared into the storm, her glider glowing with the power of the heart. She would not let fear or doubt guide her, only courage and the unbreakable bond between sky and soul. In the heart of the storm, Nyxara confronted the Shadowwings in a battle that shook the skies. With the heart's power guiding her, she wove through the chaos with precision and grace, striking down the creatures one by one until only their leader remained. In a final clash, Nyxara unleashed the full force of the heart, banishing the storm and restoring balance to the timeless wasteland. As the skies cleared, Nyxara returned to Aetheris, not as the girl who had once flown for fun, but as its savior, forever changed by her journey.